Chip shot here.
I'll kick field goal.
The kick is good.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense.
I'm not ready to play defense yet.
The Steelers are getting their offense geared up here. It's going to be interesting to see, Phil, how they react, because I know there was a letdown the last time they had it. They kept the ball for a long time. They picked up a whole ton of yardage, but ended up with only a field goal. So let's see how they'll react now.
Jim, I think you're right. I think they were disappointed in the fact that they executed so many plays and ended up with a field goal. Let's see if they can come out and look for something a little more dynamic. They don't have to have those long drives. Look for big plays instead.
Some petty stuff like
The Steelers take it from the 38. Airing it out. Has to extend for that one, and he's got it. Touchdown,
No!
Pittsburgh Steelers.
No!
No! For the second time.
No! Replay. I want to see the replay of this. Let me show the replay.
Performance has been
all right, here we go. Here we go.
Partner. It's been
I called Purdy back here. I said, whoop, boom.
You know, every once in a while,
Show the replay, please. Show the replay.
For teams once or twice a year, where you can see somewhere in the second quarter that you are going to win the football game.
I need to see the replay. Just right quick. I need to see the replay. Show them the replay. All right, I ran. That wasn't the throwing the right. Let me see what happened. What happened to Footman Jr.? Oh, he got that man almost he got hit or something. No roughing the pass. Look at it. Just look at it. Oh, that man broke a tackle. Ooh, yeet. Broke a tackle. Touchdown. Like y'all Brown tried to bring him down in the end zone.
Take some pressure off, and it just makes for an awesome week ahead.
Trying to bring him down.
The point after is good. The Ravens' return team is ready.
That was amazing.
They'll take it at the 20.
Smart team. Smart team.
The Ravens offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
But Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
This will be second down.
See, they don't want to throw it deep.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Handoff out of the eye. And he gains maybe 3. And you see the stats right here. They might trail in this one, but it's hard not to look at those numbers and think that they have something to build on moving forward.
They do, Jim. They have a lot to go forward with. Stay with the running game. You keep dominating physically. Sooner or later, your defense is going to stop them, and then you have a chance to take the lead.
The Ravens will take the snap from the 25. And they sack them on third down, and they force the quick 3 and out.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
He'll have a chance for a return. Davis, the one who brings him to the ground.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
Will Hill on his way out to the huddle again. It's been a difficult day, though, for this defense up to this point, and I'm sure he's willing to take some responsibility in all of that.
No, absolutely. He's the star on the defensive side, so he's got to take responsibility, and it's his job to lead the guys. And how do you lead them? Do it with effort and do your job and lead that way. Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Let's go.
Second down and 7. Looking to go deep. Has the grab. It's obvious that the game plan coming in was let's get the football in the hands of our wide receiver early and often.
Shoot, if it was me, I'd say get that football to him every game. That would be my priority because he's one of the best ones in the NFL. And once he catches the football, look out.
Coming to the line at the 18. The Ravens lined up in the nickel. 1st and 10. And it's swatted away.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Double tight end formation. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
It's not first and goal.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
The reception by Antonio Brown. That's his 4th catch of the day.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. From the gun, Darius Hayward-Bay with the catch.
The Ravens defensive coordinator made the right call that time. In the red zone, he was expecting pass. That's what he got. And they get up there and they make the tackle quickly after the pass completion.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the 1st half.
All right.
We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the 1st half.
They're going to show that
quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Makes the catch. Touchdown. My goodness, Bill. Halftime can't get here soon enough as it's blowout city.
It is. I know you can't wait for halftime because you scarf down food at halftime like you haven't eaten in a week. So we don't want to keep you from that. But this game, oh my gosh, it's been lopsided, hasn't it? And you're right. The team that's losing, they can't wait to get to the locker room.
Time out. You telling me he didn't get this? I'm not challenging that. Well, I could, but you know.
The Steelers getting ready to kick it off.
Kick off. My favorite time.
That returns good for about 22.
I could have made York a cornerback. If I would have made York a cornerback, he would have been able to get more.
Smith's ready to start this next possession. They're staring at a deficit, and he's not had a 1st half to remember up to this point.
Not going to blame it all on him. There's a lot of people to blame on the offensive side, and I'm going to start with the coaches. You just got to have a better plan on how to get your star wide receiver open. They haven't done that. He's really had no chance to get it done. Do one thing at a time. Catch the football, then do the next thing. Run with it. He tried to run with it too quick. That's why he dropped it.
2nd and 10. Flacco flings it way down the field.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on 3rd long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a 1st down, man, that's just great.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. I think you have to hand it to the front 7, Phil, whether it's the schemes, the calls they're making at the line of scrimmage, whatever. They played an almost flawless first half of football.
They sure did. And when you talk about defense, it always comes down to the front 7. They got to stop the run, and can they pressure the passer? If you do those two things, those defensive backs, trust me, they're going to play well, and it's been an outstanding effort by the defense so far.
Tackled right around midfield. That return's good for about 32.
The Steelers love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Steelers' offense, Bill, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side. Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
The Steelers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. On the money. First down here. First down here after the completion. And now the spike. Can't find the target on the pass underneath. That's second down coming up. Ready for intermission. First, one more play.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
As his target, the Steelers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
I thought something about right moment.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Touchdown, Steelers, 6 on the board. And that's 3 touchdowns for him today. And this game gets more and more out of hand. The second half may just end up being a mere formality.
It could be. You know, you go in at halftime in a game like this, when you're really getting manhandled, you got to find a way just to make a few plays to give you hope. If you can do that, look, in this league, you never know.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Now let's get to it. The Steelers right now are doing a good job protecting their house. The Ravens haven't played horribly, but will need to improve if they want to win this one. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Third down from inside the 30. They'll go with the run here, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. Steelers land the first punch. Down to the middle of the first. The catch will be made deep down the field, and this will go as a touchdown. That puts them on top by 14. Now following the pick, run play coming up here, and now they cap off the drive with a score. The lead grows to 22. First and 10, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 12-yard line. About halfway through the second. Here a throw deep down the field is caught, and it leads to a touchdown. Steelers way out in front. Now to late in the second. Quick pass and completion is made here, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. Steelers way out in front. Still late in the first half. The quick pass and completion is made. And after the short pass, he'll score. The blowout is on. So that'll do it for us. We'll go back now to Pittsburgh for the second half.
We are back for the start of the third.